day, which usually means these meats are not quite as good turnout. So this one isn't normal for this one, but let's come inside and see what's in here. We also have Rex Kruger is here today, so we're going to do a walkthrough and show you what we've got inside of the hall. Now, if you want to find a meat like this, go to handtoolfinder.com, and on there you're going to find a collection of every place I know to find hand tools, as well as meats around the world like this and much bigger. But yeah, so let me show you what we've got in here. We come in through the door, and the first thing we see is, yeah, you know you're in the right place. There's a number one for you, for those of you who are looking for those. And in here, normally, this room is covered with about 40 tables plus. Today there's a little over a dozen, so this isn't going to take very long. But there's a guy right over there, Rex Kruger, so we'll say hi to him. But yeah, we're going to be walking through and taking a look at this. For those of you who want to, little number one. Those are, just to give you an idea of size. and then number two, for those of you who want number two. So let's see what we got over here. We got some spoke shaves, marking gauges. These ones are kind of fun. I wanted to get a couple of these just to play with. Really simple, old design. But yeah, pin type spoke shades of all kinds. If anyone has questions, throw them in the chat, and I'll get to what I can see. I love these old wood infilled sharpening stones. What's the term? Oh, it's bugging me. What's the term for that thing? I'll remember later. But then we've got, I was hoping to find a sector one of these days. The old sectors are hard to find. But no, I'm not seeing it here. Marking gauges. We have molding planes and wooden body planes. Levels. This table is definitely on the level. Yeah, I have to do that. Here is a tool chest. Bunch of marking gauges. And I'm going to come over here and show you the displays here in a bit. Let's see what we've got on this. Axe heads, Craftsman. Oh, this is a for the drill press clamp on. How's it going? Yeah, don't look. You don't want to see this guy.
Yeah, well, I'm on sleep.
We're saying we should have. We should have. We're doing a meetup later today. We should have handed out sunglasses to everyone.
Because we're stars.
Oh.
We are bald. Listen, man, I didn't sleep well. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm on a lot of coffee right now. If you want good humor and quick wit, you're gonna need to look elsewhere.
Next two of us. Yeah, I left 10 p.m. last night. Drove all the way through Wright here at 10 a.m. It's supposed to be 7 hours, but a little longer. Hey, Two Woodart, how's it going? So let's get back to this. Everyone wants to see the tools. You don't want to see my face. So you got 3 Sergeant transitional, some nice Jennings boxes. Locked in there. Ooh, auto sets. Everyone likes the 62s. Does it have a chip? Ooh, that one's nice. If you have to ask how much it is, you can. That's actually a really good price for one of those.
For the
62, yeah.
It does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For
maybe it's because of the pitting here, but I think that's trivial. I think that'll still make a great tool.
I'm usually seeing them in the $300-$400 range when they're like that.
Original wood? You could do a lot worse.
See what we got over here. Sawhorse. I'll come back over here in a moment. Toolboxes to dig through. Yeah. Whenever you come to the meets, you don't just see what's on the table, but you're always looking underneath the table for the boxes and seeing what other people brought. Oh, here's a cool skew. Look at this. That's nice. I love the geometry on this and cutting those out. That always been fun to make.
I bought one at an auction. And this thing is the mother of all. It's like 18 inches long. Full length depth stuff.
Yeah, those are siding tools. One of these days I want to do a video on those because they're kind of interesting. Oh, these are multi-tool handles. So back unscrews and the bits inside. I got a video on those as well. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, we got some joiners. Let's take a look at these. So we've got, oh yeah, look at this. $50, $70. What's this one? This one's a Union. Yeah, Union, $40. There's a number 8 Sergeant for $60. That's not bad at all. That would make a fantastic user. Is that a hang hole back? What? That's okay. That's funky. There's a hang hole, but off to the side. Normally there's a hole drilled here for hanging them on pegboards, but I don't know why there would be a hole back there. That's kind of funky. Let's see what you got. Plow plane, transitional, block plane. If I'm going too fast, people want me to go back and take a look at these. Let me know.
I never had very many of them.
You missed it. We have a lot of people missed it. So let me give you an idea of. So normally this has about 40 tables in here, but due to the snow, a lot of people missed it. So it's a bit of it. I'm gonna have to come back another time and show it full size at some point. So stay tuned. What's that tiny spoke shave on the left? Let me go back and take a look at it. Tiny spoke shave on the left. Moving over here.
Good thing she was there to rest.
I don't see a tiny spoke shave. Let me know if it was back at, it might have been back at table. Tiny spoke shave, I don't see a tiny spoke shave. On the right now, okay, back on that table. Let's see, oh yeah, this thing, yeah.
You're the guy that's on the internet all the time, aren't you?
Yep.
I thought so.
Yeah, it is just the tiny, they're just little ones like violin makers, what's it, Luther's. But yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was. You can also get these in brass. I remember if they're Stanley, the brass ones. But, yeah, just a little spoke shave. What was? Yep, so I'm hoping that was the one you were talking about. There's tiny little spoke shaves for tiny little work. Let's see what we got over here. Whoop. Everybody look at the squares. There's some sort of party that happened here. Someone is happy. Here's a floor saw. These are fun. I just did a video on those. And anvils, replacement Stanley totes. So Stanley would make these. They sometimes advertise them to schools that might be dropping and breaking. But if you break it and you want something more sturdy, you can buy an aluminum one. And they're actually sometimes those came painted blue, which is interesting. Oh, here's some cute little blocks. I love those backing out
You want me
planes.
to open this so the
Oh, no,
glare
you're good.
doesn't-
You're good on it. Thank you, though. Hammers. There's 3, 4. Is that Winchester? But a fan just sent me a plaque similar to that with Atkins. So I love Atkins saws. We got 4 1/4. My 2 favorite bald guys. Yeah. Hello from North Central Indiana. I'll actually be at one North Central Indiana in a few months. In I can't remember the name of the town. It's a weird town. Okay, so here's another one. The 62. We were looking at the one over there for $195. That one's really clean though. But that's about the price I'd normally expect to see, $325. Here's an aluminum. So Stanley made an A-series planes. Like here's a 5A. So I kind of like the little block planes. They're lighter and easier to use. Oh, it's going to bug me. What's the name of the one in northern Indiana? It starts with an N. It's a weird name. Oh, these are fun with skews. But this side plate can actually come off of it. So you can use it as a full rabbet, or you can put this on there to stiffen it. Let's see if you have a price on it. Those are pretty expensive. Most of the time you find these, they're missing that side plate. That side plate's worth more than everything else on here. Hello, sir. Type 113. Rabbit plane. Sorry, I don't know what the question is, James. I love these ratcheting braces. Everyone's looking for router planes. There's usually quite a few of them here. Frames. Hey, that's pretty slick. I like that thing. Yeah, you ever looking underneath? Is that Rex's box?
You have a good one, buddy.
Hey, thank you, sir. Saws. I know someone was wanting to look for some back saws. Here's a pile you could dig through. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with the Atkins. Atkins is one of my favorites because when you flip it upside down, it's my logo.
It's rosewood. That's the full one.
Oh, pretty.
It's the most premier Atkins saw they made.
Let's see. 112. Rabbiting planes, compass planes. 112 and a half with the bottom. There's a great little burl router plane. That's cute. I like, oops, sorry. Camera's down. There you go. Then, of course, we got 45, 45, 55, block planes, router planes, side rabbit planes. We got rolls. Oh, those are files. And then, of course, there's always underneath the table, there's more boxes. Some joiners and planes, spoke shades, bevel gauges. There's a 40 scrub plane. There's the number one, another number one. A couple of them here. Hey, Sergeant 2. Oh, hey! Those ones common. And the chamfer plane. Oh, these are fun. I did a video on this. Is it actually cuts up a little curl so you can put a nail in and then glue the curl back down. So it's designed to clamp onto any 1/4-inch chisel you have. And yeah, I got a video on one of those. They're a lot of fun. I actually have a video making one. It's divider. Nope, just measurement. Always looking for the not divider. Sector. Be careful of tools. Sorry. Are any of these there for sale? I don't know. I'd have to go back and look for it. I usually have a couple people that I look for tools for. Well, that one's kind of cool. So you got the 45. Is that a 60-30? 59 degree, 41 degree. Oh, that's interesting. So not 45, 41 and 59. What is the reason for that? I've got to come back and ask. What is? Okay, it says cutting angle of countersink for machine screws. Oh, machine screws. Okay. And this one is cutting angle of drill. Okay, that's cool. I always love seeing interesting things like that. One of these days, I might go and find an old. Oh, come on, what's the company that makes these? See, is it on here? It starts with an S. Remember. I might get a good combination screw again. Here we are, Sergeant. It's a Starrett. So, one of these days I might buy one of these again. I've had 2 Sergeants fail me, and I just haven't trusted them. So it's one of those things of, someday. Let's see what we got over here. We got some wrenches. Be careful on the roads. Yeah, I spent 12 hours driving. I left at 10 p.m. last night, got here at 10 a.m. this morning. It was supposed to be a 7-hour drive, but ended up being a lot longer. I love these simple alligator wrenches. Those are fun. Let's see. Wrenches of all kinds. There are a lot of wrench collectors because there are so many different types of wrenches out there. They're a lot of fun. We can go over and show you the display tables over here. And if there's something you guys want me to take a closer look at, let me know. But if you happen to be in the area, Rex and I are getting together a little later for lunch, doing a group hangout. So we'll see who shows up for that. So this is a display. I'm going to come around this side. The words are on that side. Yeah, normally this room is packed. So I've got to come back another time. But with the snow today. So, Danga from Pico, Ohio. Those are cool. So many different designs and thoughts. Oh, that's fascinating with the cam. That's kind of interesting. There are lots of different ways to hold a nut. Huh. There's got to be a specific use for that. It's like a Ford tool or something like that. That's kind of interesting. And then, of course, Hand to the Rescue did a remake of that one. I've got a couple of those. What do we got over here? Bicycle lamps. Oh, that's kind of fascinating. I'm going to come back and take a closer look at this one. Art Dyer from Versailles, Ohio. Versailles, Ohio. Well, that's kind of cool with the match safes back there. Ohio Toolmakers and their tools. That's actually a really cool book. There's another one for Pennsylvania as well. So, yeah, there's not a huge amount here today, but we will be hanging out. Unless anyone has any last-minute questions or wants me to go ask Rex something. This is Rex's first tool meet, so kind of a sad one to make your first one, but that's the way it is. Don't have too much fun. Hey, there's my wife. Say hi, Sarah. Or I should say hi, Sarah. But let's see. Yeah, it was a fun drive. 12 hours straight, what should have been 7. But oh well, that's the way it goes. Yeah, so this is one that I want to do someday. It's for working on siding. And I want to do some more research on it first. Kind of an interesting tool. There are just so many tools that I love coming up and saying, what is that for? Like, this is wheelwright? I don't know particularly what that one would have been for. But I was coming up and asking people, and it's a great way to learn and pick up new ideas. So I think I'm going to wrap this one up. But yeah, there's the live for today. I'm going to have to come back another time when this is full, because usually this room is packed. There's, let's see, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 tables here, and normally they have 40 in here, so yeah. But we have, let's see, what other ones we have coming up? I've got, I'm not going to be able to make it to the Milwaukee one this year, but I've got my meet in Rockford, Illinois. That'll be coming up. Yeah, there's a book about Indiana tools as well. There's one about Iowa tools. There's a really good one in Pennsylvania about Pennsylvania plane makers from the early 1800s. Yeah, lots of books like that. But oh yeah, Rex and I are going to be doing a talk at Workbench Con coming up next week after, something like that. 2 weeks from today. Yeah, that's right. Lots of fun things come out. But if you want to see a meet like this, go to handtoolfinder.com, handtoolfinder.com, and on there I have a list of every meet I know of where you can find them, as well as a map of them around the world. I try and keep them as up to date as I can, as well as a listing of all of the tool events coming up in calendar. So if you want to come and say hi, come take a look at that. But I think that will do it for now. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye. Now find the button. There it is.